Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip, and today I've got a match for you on Gravelpit between two North American silver teams. We have 92 Dream Team versus Nothing Personal. Over on the Dream Team, some of these names might be familiar to you. We have Charles Berkeley as Demo Man, Clyde Drexler is going to be Engineer, David Robinson is Spy, John Stockton is Medic, Larry Bird is Soldier, Patrick Ewing is going to be Heavy, Magic Johnson is Umpire, Chris Mullen is Sniper, and Scotty Pippen is Scout. Over on Nothing Personal in red, we have Mikey as Demo Man, Appleshine as Heavy, Floorboards is Sniper, Oxeneye is Pyro, Hippo Knight is Spy, Logan the Nub is Medic, Shadow Dude is Soldier. I'm not going to try to pronounce that name, but I've been told he goes by Pear E. It is going to be an Engineer, and ID is on Scout. So let's get to the action. And also, I want to talk a little bit about the 92 Dream Team. For those of you who are not Americans, or for those of you who were not alive in the 90s. Oh, that's interesting. So we have crits actually going out here from John Stockton. He's not even charging at the moment. That is very unusual. But I'm not going to question the 92 Dream Team because they, of course, were the basketball team America sent to the 92 Olympics that absolutely owned their competition, made up of professionals for the first time ever allowed in Olympic history. So they were just all from the NBA and all above, you know, 6'5". Well, there was one person who was 6'1". I did my research. The tallest guy was 7'1", and the shortest was 6'1". So still all very tall and very talented basketball players. We'll see how they are at TF2. I don't know. My question is, where's Michael Jordan? But we'll get to that later. We got to get on this crits creed because that is something you do not see on Gravelpit. And these are silver teams, so these aren't rookies. They should know what they're doing, but they don't even have crits up right here. So I'm really confused about this thought process going through. Oh, well, there goes the Heavy, Patrick Ewing. Pokes his head out and gets sniped right there by Floorboards. Scotty Pippen taking down his opposing Scout right there. I think Scotty Pippen is a great Scout name. A great name for a Scout. I just feel like Scotty Pippen would play Scout if he played TF2. Of course, this is actually him playing. To the best of my knowledge, all former, a lot of NBA players, retired NBA players, like to play TF2 now. True story. All right, so John Stockton is back on regular minigun. Okay, so something loadout problems right there, but he really needs to be charging with somebody, so that's a very awkward situation. So something happened right there in the beginning. They're probably busy during the medal ceremony, so they didn't have a chance to get everything right. I did see Spy trying to contest Hippo Knight, not able to do anything right there. It looks like finally John Stockton does have this Uber ready to go, and A is capped at the time of 54 seconds, which is pretty good. Not the fastest you can go, but still pretty darn good. So we will be seeing this push from the Dream Team coming from the BC connector. Charles Barkley doing a lot of spy checking right there. Gonna send some exploratory stickies, but instead goes down to a sticky trap. And they don't even know that the soldier is up here either. So some really nice defense. Oh, and the Uber is forced right there. Shadow Dude takes down the Engineer, but more importantly forces that Uber way out of position. And Dream Team is just falling asleep right here. Not able to get this going. And Nothing Personal is making it a very personal, I guess. I don't know. I'll be done with the puns. Oh, but there goes a headshot to Pear going down. So no Engie right now. So a lot of spam coming in. Pyro's doing his best to reflect it all, but he can only do so much. That Oxeneye. So the sentry gun does go down. We'll see if Blue decides to go for a soft push right here. And indeed, they are bringing out their Pyro and Medic, but I think that Pyro is still on back burner, which is not the best weapon to attack with. Does force the Uber pop. Oh, that's regular gun right, regular flare gun right there. So not on that back burner. Still not doing a ton of damage right there. Somehow John Stockton managed to stay alive with his team as they are getting a kind of successful push going here. Getting time on to the point. He's there with the Scout. I don't know why he's with his Scout when his Heavy is right there roaming and not fully. Okay, getting those overheals now. But they need to push forward and kind of lock down this area. They did a great job taking down the players, so not a whole bunch of people left alive for Nothing Personal. And wow, what I thought was going to be a nice hold for Nothing Personal turned out to just dissolve, as we see a nice snipe right there from Chris Mullen on the Pyro, so no air reflex on the point. B is capped, and this may be it for the Dream Team, showing why they are the best in America, or best in the world in 1992. Just really, really aggressive here and not taking any chances to let this momentum die. We saw Medic up there trying to get in and get some heals for his team to put up a defense, but it's not going to happen. And Scout and Spy are easily going to cap as Red is wiped there at the end. Wow. So interesting right there. That was a very fast and furious out of 92 Dream Team. I don't know what happened right there with the defense. After NG went down, it was pretty much game over right there for Nothing Personal, and you really can't have that. The Uber was popped out of position, so maybe if they had popped after Blue's Uber had been forced to pop and kind of devastated the ranks back here, maybe gone for a medic pick, they could have bought themselves a little bit more time and at least time for their NG to respawn, but Nothing Personal just not able to recover after that. And we didn't really check out the NG setup. There was a heavy on the roof, so I'm guessing that Nothing Personal did have a roof teleporter, unless their heavy learned how to fly, in which case that, I think that's illegal. Magic Johnson showing off his mad up skills, his verticalness. Interesting sentry gun position right here. I don't like it at all. It's easily spammable from the roof if a soldier can do it. So it's going to take a lot of awareness out of the NG Clyde Drexler to really make sure it stays up. And so many directions and places that people can spam from on this B point that your attention is often divided as an engineer. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we did lose somebody for Nothing Personal. Larry Bird definitely going to go down right there. Shadow Dude getting the pick on him. So playing one player down. Oh, Shadow Dude, they're walking into some sticks from Charles Berkeley. As A slowly being capped right there, but they have a very short time to go up against. So Clyde Drexler is going to teleport his sentry gun up there. I like that. So I'm glad he's not keeping that in its position where it was. Did he get a teleporter up there? I don't... Yeah, he's not going to be able to get back up there, so we'll see. He's just going to try to repair the sentry gun from down below, which is hard, but if, you know, if it... I was going to say if it gets sapped up there, but it's not going to get sapped up there unless the Spy learns how to fly, in which case we have bigger problems on our hands. Looks like we have a pause, so probably for that disconnected player, I'll be right back. We're back now with action here. ID pushing C already, trying to get some this route down for his team. Maybe a little camping there at C, but he has been picked out. And yeah, Nothing Personal needs to get in a move on. Clock has stopped and the HUD is going to be broken because of that pause, so I apologize about that. But they have less than 2 minutes, I think, at this point to get something going, so they really can't afford to waste time. Let's get in on the Mikey cam. He's Demo Man, probably going to be getting this Uber as that sentry gun needs to go down if Nothing Personal is going to have any chance of success. They do have their soldier up on the roof. And Uber is finally popped right there. Some good positioning. Mikey will take it down. Patrick Ewing right there. Sentry gun gets sniped, actually. Red Uber popped in retaliation. See if they can keep their players alive and in position, but it looks like Nothing Personal may be able to have success in this. But oh, Demo Man and Medic come in from behind. That combo was not taken care of. And nice stickies out here. And Larry Bird cleaning up. Where is Larry Bird? That he was able to clean up like that. I think on top of the roof, definitely a normal position for soldiers to kind of patrol there on B. So some nice cleaning up there, and looks like, I don't know, I think Nothing Personal had to have that push if they wanted any chance of winning this round. Again, Larry Bird just doing some nice work. He is all over the place on that roof and kind of roaming. Uh-oh, he found a medic. Oh, and the medic is healing. Spy does connect with Mikey right there, and out of nowhere is this heavy. Appleshine does get that pick, but then goes down, taken out by Scottie Pippen. Probably never thought he'd get that in his kill feed. But looks like Nothing Personal won't be able to recover and make another push in time for this to do anything. And USA wins! So a little repeat of 92, but it's not over. We'll go to the second half after this. Alright, we're back with the second half. Dream Team now on defense first, so NP looking to come out with a nice time. Hopefully something to rival the time of the Dream Team's first push, which was really, really fast and very aggressive and almost unstoppable after the B defense crumbled. So obviously looking to kind of figure their way around this map. Scottie Pippen very serious about his sticky placement. He's discovered that the fire extinguisher is also red, and possibly, I mean, yeah, if you're not looking at it or looking for it, that's something, I think. Scottie Pippen on Demoman now. He was on Scout before, wasn't he? So maybe we had a little switch up. We do have one player missing from the Dream Team, and not just Michael Jordan, which I'll continue talking about because he's obviously the best. Also, superb acting skills. What a Scottie Pippen game. As he does deploy and gets ID right there. The Scout, so alright, Scout won't be at that ×2 on the point, so that helps out a little bit. But right now, Magic Johnson on that back burner. We'll have to get on his camera later. Hopefully this will be a little bit longer round. Well, I don't usually say that, but in comes NP with this aggression. They want an assault on B first while simultaneously going for the A cap. They have a ×1 there. In comes Mikey trying to get those stickies down. Sentry is picked up, and that sentry gun is going to stay alive. Mikey goes down to the heavy spam, and Patrick Ewing comes in, cleans up a little bit, and then Charles Berkeley gets a nice little ambassador kill. So that assault from NP not happening. Interesting stuff right there. Sometimes you'll see an assault like that, but you usually won't have the Uber go on. You'll have suicides in there to try to force that pop, and then you keep your medic at spawn. So therefore, the offensive team will have that Uber advantage. But since both Ubers were popped right there, it's actually Blues that's going to be at a disadvantage because their medic went down. So very interesting strategy. It did not work. It's going to waste about 40-50 seconds, and with a point like B that is sometimes so difficult to cap, you really need all the time that you can get. So I'm not sure how I like that. You have to be successful with that, and obviously it's going to be very difficult when you're pushing in to B, like I said, which is very difficult. Do you have that back burner Pyro meeting a Pyro with a front burner? Oh, and Charles Berkeley comes in from behind to take out the Scout, but he does go down. Some nice stickies in there from Scottie Pippen, takes down Oxeneye, so Pyro is out of the equation right now, so can't reflect those stickies. I'm not so sure about this medic positioning by Logan the Nub, because those stickies that are just can easily round corners, it seems like at times. We do have Sniper. Clyde Drexler is now on Sniper, and Chris Mullen is now an Engineer, so a lot of roster switcheroos during the break for this Dream Team. Sentry Gun does get taken down with that Uber, and we do have a couple flashing go around. The red Uber was popped in retaliation, as Logan the Nub is not going to get out of that alive. Oh, Hippo Knight trying to get out of that, but this defense here at B is somehow managing to hold, and despite the fact the sentry gun went down, did we lose the Engineer is the question. No, NG is still up. I don't even know who's on. Chris Mullen is on NG, right? Okay, alright. So Chris Mullen is on NG. That can't be easy, switching classes so often, or in the middle of Gravelpit. Most Engineers have their Gravelpit rollout and everything down to a science. So we'll see. Definitely an opportunity, though, for Nothing Personal to take advantage of that. Is, yeah, Chris Mullen just now getting a level 1 sentry gun up. Blue is going to try for a soft push right here, but there's no protection for their medic, and that is no good. Definitely, if you're trying for a soft push and you're bringing out your medic, you have to protect your medic, but there is no heavy around him in just the Pyro. So, I mean, Pyro can be effective medic protector, but definitely needs a little bit more help than we saw right there. So a little bit of wasted opportunities and wasted time here from Nothing Personal. David Robinson with some really good insight into pushing that tunnel, knowing that, well, not knowing, but then seeing this engineer there and being able to take down that build as well. And you know that was level 3, and yeah, he's pretty pissed about that. Sorry, Perry. We are down to 8 players again for NP, so we just had all sorts of connection issues, so that is usually a bad sign, but both teams have been having those issues, so we'll see. Logan Nubb, did he get a hit on there? But regardless, he's going to get up to that 50%. Larry Bird has been holding 100% Uber for a bit now, because they've been having this advantage, but look at Logan Nubb. He is actually leading his heavy out of these tunnels, and that's not a good idea. There could be snipers and demo men watching that tunnel exit, and here comes the Uber, and no way is Medic gonna survive unless he gets that Uber. He does get the Uber, pops, and this is where you taunt, because there's absolutely nothing you can do except maybe Uber the Spy. So Spy Uber is going on, and I would probably have used that Uber to get away alive instead of Uber the Spy and run around, but that's me. So Logan the Nub going down, and this hold on B is just they're giving, NP is giving way too much opportunity for Chris Mullen and team to rebuild, and Chris Mullen I think is going to have that's a level 3, yeah. So I like the idea of a soft push. They just did not have the teams situated correctly, and now I want to see about this Magic Johnson. He's obviously running the back burner, so you want to get behind the team to make it the best use of that weapon. But I don't see him really doing that. He's just kind of patrolling the flanks, which is kind of the usual Pyro role. Spots out a Spy after he takes down his heavy. But yeah, I don't see why he's not getting in the tunnels, trying to get behind the lines. Maybe doing some jumps, because he is running that detonator. But yeah, like if you could just get into this and wait for somebody to run by and then detonate and backburn them, it could be very effective. But I don't know, he's not doing that. We do see a little of the sentry gun moving around, so that's a good idea. Keep the enemy team on their toes. A lot of viable positions on a gravel pit, and every season we'll see a new one coming out. Hippo Knight doing some good work keeping that sentry gun down. It is out of the picture right here, so we should be seeing a push relatively soon. Logan Nubb has a 75% Uber, so is alive and ready to go. Man, that soda popper is ugly when it glows. Oh, look what he found! He has found the medic, but it spun up heavy. Appleshine goes down, and now David Robinson in on the med, and Logan can't do anything. So David Robinson going big right there, taking down an enemy combo by himself. Yeah. He can't take on Oxeneye, though. Oxeneye actually does go down to Sydney Sleeper. Clyde is running that. Remember, Clyde was engineer the first half, so I don't know. I don't have any comment on that other than the fact that now he's running the Sydney Sleeper. Okay, whatever. I think the problem we're seeing here with NP is that they are trying to push when they don't have Uber, and that's kind of a rookie mistake there. Trying to lead out with their medic when they're about 70–80%. They're like, oh, we'll get it when we get it. But the fact is they're continually pushing into an Uber. They're pushing into an Uber from their opposing team. Charles Berkeley with a headshot right there. Charles Berkeley, of course, Spy, so that's a little bit impressive. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, I mean, priority number 1 right now is keep Logan alive and get that Uber up. And we got that lock and load coming from Mikey. So we'll see. Larry Bird actually goes down. Hippo Knight with the backstab. So Uber dropped right there. Larry Bird was holding on to it forever. And longer you hold on to something, likelier it is you'll lose it here in the TF2 world. So Logan the Nub needs to get this Uber up, and they need to push immediately while they have heals advantage. I don't know why Heavy is running back to spawn, and Logan is kind of making me nauseous. We'll get in on the Hippo Knight cam. Actually, no, because he's not. Is it going to be a part of this push in terms of sapping that sentry gun? Is it even up? As you can hear, not a whole lot of time left. Oh my god, no! Charles Berkeley with the backstab on Logan. Oh my god, that was... There's no way Nothing Personal is going to be able to do this now without an Uber. Larry Bird back up with the heals. Is he, I think I saw him maybe on the crits? He is on the crits, so he will be able to have a charge, except don't heal the enemy Spy. Easier said than done, of course. And Hippo Knight's just been everywhere. Unfortunately, his team has not been able to take advantage of it, and that Uber drop not doing anything. Perry? I mean, it's a good idea to patrol these, but when your team only has 20 seconds left to get the point, I say bring out that level 3 and start wrangling it at anybody you can. NP is just... I don't know. I don't think they're going to be able to do this. They are onto the point. And it will go into overtime, but in comes a red team. Dream team will be able to contest it, looks like. Do have quite a bit of altercation going in on the point. Red piling in there, and that will be a defense. So NP not able to pull off a B victory. So this is going to be very, very difficult for them. They have to hold this A or B point for a chance to win this round and then force us to a third round. So what's going to happen is if they can either go for the Iron Man hold on A, which means that I don't know why it's called Iron Man hold, but basically they'll build up everything and put all their resources into defending A. At the same time also have to defend B, because if the opposing team captures B, it's all over. But they could, I mean, the Iron Man hold on A doesn't make any sense. So what you want to do is build up a huge defense on B, and then hope that you'll be able to defend for the entire time, and then hope also that the enemy's capture time of A is more than your capture time of A, because then I'm pretty sure that's what will decide who wins the round. So a little complicated, but that is Gravelpit for you. We'll see how it goes. Mission in 60 seconds. If, oh my goodness, what? Scottie Pippen with the sticky jumper and the caber out. Go in, he's going for the kill, he's found the medic, but not able to connect right there. Apple Shine was all over that. And we're just going to see this full-on assault of B right here from the Dream Team. Magic Johnson, again with the backburner. I don't even know what's going on right there. We do have the Uber popped and the crits popped. Interesting decision, and actually... Red Spy gets some of that Uber, so NP pulling out all sorts of non-traditional tactics. I do not like this play out of Dream Team. They went for a big push on B when they should have just been stacking A. If they could get A in less than 58 seconds, they would have easily won this round. However, now they're going to have a capture time much longer than their opponents. And so they have to capture B in order to win then. I don't know, we'll see. There actually is a defense going on here on A, so maybe not even going to be able to do that. We do have ID the Scout just jumping all over the place. Finally, he gets caught on fire enough to kill him, but those third-degree burns... I don't know, that was a bad joke, sorry. Sorry, everyone, sorry. Meanwhile, Red taking a lot of casualties, so... You'd think that Blue, since they're so aggressive, they might take advantage of that by trying to push in or something, but they're kind of just focusing on A, which they really should have been doing from the get-go. But now they have 7 minutes and 30 seconds to capture B, which is a long time, but it's definitely not impossible to defend for 7 minutes and 20 seconds. So we'll see. You do have that teleporter that goes upstairs, so you have that heavy weapons man on the roof, which is very, very scary. Do have this defensive hold far up here with Mikey, but Mikey goes down to a backstab. His Spy right there was pressuring the medic, but I guess that wasn't called out or something. And I don't know how if I feel about this Heavy on the roof, because he's trying to go for long distance spam, and Heavy is just not effective in that. So we'll see if he jumps down when need be. I like Shadow Dude on the roof. I like Mikey on the roof. Soldier and Demo on the roof's good idea. Sniper can be fun. Gets interesting angles that are unusual. But Floorboards appears to be doing good work on the ground. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about this Heavy up here. I would really prefer to have him with the medic, especially since we've been seeing how good this enemy Spy is. Easier to protect medic as a Heavy. I would say it'd be okay if you had the Pyro on your medic, but I don't even see that, so... I don't know. Here we are seeing a Blue push out without an Uber. Scouts should be aware that their medic is right there and open and ripe for the picking, but finally ID goes down. Seriously, ID is so hard to kill. Actually, I think that I saw the crits on 92 Dream Team, and oh, I think Appleshine saw it too, and he's like, crits, I can do this. Jumped off the roof for the suicide bomb, took down the medic. Scottie Pippen is going to try to make something happen here, but he is pretty much SOL, doesn't have the overheals, doesn't really have too much support with him. Saw his Pyro Magic Johnson just explode in front of him. Gonna go for the Sentry Gun pick through the windows. he's going to be a little bit off with his aim right there, and so concentrated on that he needs to watch out for Shadow Dude, but Shadow Dude actually going down to Chris Mullen, who's engineer out here as well. Larry Bird back in on the action with about 60% crits charge, so they're still running that crits. I don't know how I feel about that. They know they're pushing into a level 3, but again, I guess they think they have, they have 7 minutes and 30 seconds to do this, so they have all the time in the world, so why not run crits, I guess? I don't know. I do not agree with it. I say, even if you have all the time in the world, just do it the way that's been proven. I don't know. We'll see. The sentry gun did go down. There's a level 1 up. Parry goes down as well. This actually may be it. I may have to eat my words and say, like, whatever, they did it. We did it without a crits or without a charge, really. We'll see if NP can get back up. Floorboards with the headshot on Larry Bird. He dropped crits right there, so that may be this opportunity for NP to get back in here. No heals as they need to push on to this point, but Red, of course, has to defend, has to get in here, and of course, with Logan leading the way, which he really shouldn't be doing, coming out of the spawn area, or coming out of the BC connector. A little pressure right there, taking down John Stockton. Oh, Logan Love gets taken down from behind. David Robinson just is very, very good scout that we saw before, especially with that soda popper. B, still not capped, so I got some good, I don't know if I call it good, but lucky defense so far. Blue just hasn't been stacking the point like they should be, and Larry Bird just went down again. Shadow Dude actually took him out. Didn't see that on camera, but then Shadow Dude actually killed himself. So, a suicide pick, but that's, of course, the soldier's role when he roams on Highlander. Parry is going to try to get something going again, which, of course, you have to do. I might be running mini at this point, but I was taking into consideration that Patrick Ewing would turn around and see the sentry gun right there, but he didn't, so that level 1 is still up. Perry really should be running Rescue Ranger. I don't know why he's not, and why he's running Southern Hospitality. And there it goes. Clyde gets the Sydney sleeper pick, but Oxenite takes him out, and we are left with 3 minutes on the clock and no blue time on the point. So what looked like almost a secure victory for the Dream Team. They had the crits ready to deploy and time on the point and people on the point. It turned out to be for naught, as that crits was dropped and then these reinforcements came in from NP just in time. Larry Bird has his 100%. What is he running? If he's still in crits, I don't know. That stand still. Oh my goodness. It is crits, so we'll watch the Scotty Pippen cam as he needs it. He actually gets body shotted right there, so it takes a ton of damage and no heals from his medic. The crits is actually popped on the heavy. John Stockton is getting a lot of love with his crits and does take it down, posing heavy, but in comes the Uber pop, waiting for that crits to fall away. Maybe should have popped on, saved their heavy, keep him alive, but regardless, looks like their defense is going to hold up. Larry Bird is still alive, which is troublesome for NP. He's very, very hurt, which is good news for them, of course, but he's not with his heavy, so he can't get a sandwich or anything. I think he's been spotted out now. He really needs to be challenged and taken down. Send in your scout or your pyro to get him right now, because he's so hurt, and they know he's out here invulnerable without a charge. Well, he's gonna get a sandwich and stay alive, so good work from Larry Bird to keep staying alive and keep moving. Meanwhile, okay, never mind. Floorboard's taking him down. We haven't been on Floorboard's cam. We've been seeing the Sydney sleeper and how it's really, really crazy. But Floorboards has been doing some nice work. I guess he's fourth in his team in points right there. Logan the Nub staying alive, and we'll have that 100% Uber soon, if he can stay alive. And NP is carrying forth this defense. I didn't think they'd be able to do it, but only a minute 15 left, and it doesn't look like Dream Team is in any position to push or get anything together soon. Of course, they still, you know, a good amount of time, 60 seconds, but they're still running that crits because Larry Bird did not go down. So crits and pushing it to, it's probably will be a level 2, maybe level 3 if NP is lucky by the time that Dream Team decides to finally push in here with this crits again, which has not been successful any time. I really don't understand why. I think that's still... no, they've switched to regular Medigun, so Larry Bird, even though he did go down, he got headshot right there, so he did change Medigun, which absolutely the right idea. Needs to stay alive and has to get this pop off in the right position. Oh, he drops! Huge bomb from Shadow Dude, saving the round, his team, and perhaps this match, as we will go to a third round. Logan the Nub has this 100% Uber. All he has to do is pop onto the pop on the point, and will secure this for his team. Doesn't even need to pop, as most of blue team is out of position, and that will be a successful defense and a win for NP. Remember, they won because they had the shorter time for A capture, and so that tells you the importance of really stacking the point at A and getting that A point. So we will go to a third round. Stay tuned. Alright, we are back with the third and final round. Deciding round here. And looks like NP going to be defending first, of course. So a really nice it wasn't a standard defense, and it was kind of scrappy at times, but it was effective, the defense in the last round. And certainly helped by the fact that the opposing team is running some very unorthodox metiguns. And unorthodox plays right there. So definitely helped out by that, but they held on, and that's all that matters. Forced this third round, and looking for another solid defense and a chance to put up a faster time than the Dream Team. Now let's get in on what Larry Bird is now. What? This Dream Team makes no sense. John Stockton is now medic. Larry Bird is spy. Clyde Drexler is a heavy. I wanted to find the demo man that's Charles Berkeley, but that's not the same demo man as we had last time. I don't think they're changing names, and they're the same players. I think these players are changing. Oh my goodness, I don't know. Anyway, I was excited because I thought maybe the demo man would be running the Caber again, trying to get that med pick, but did not see that because Charles Berkeley, whatever was spy last round, and he was doing a great job with that. So I'm wondering why they changed him out of that. Anyway. Absolute craziness going on right here. He's actually pushing forward, not even going to help with that A cap. Doesn't have his medic on him or anything. He just he's on a mission to possibly get a pop or something. Sending some stickies the way of the sentry gun, but alerted the team to his presence right there, and we'll have to get back. Yeah, I'm not sure what his plan was there. Regardless, we have a time of 46 seconds on A, which is a very fast time right there. So I'm thinking that Dream Team learned their mistake from last time and remembered the importance of stacking A and getting a fast time there. Meanwhile, Mikey's still on that lock and load, which is interesting. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Interesting. Oh, see, ID right there, who's actually running the Force of Nature, ran into the Pyro. So some interesting loadouts we've seen from these scouts. We saw the Soda Papa earlier from... Now I don't even remember who the scout was at that time. Oh, I think it was David Robinson, who's still on scout, so that's a good idea. Oh man! ID finds the medic and forces the pop. John Stockton took about half damage right there. Actually, Spy is going to get some of that Uber as well. Red Uber then popped, and absolute insanity right here in the connector. And John Stockton, the medic, is going to go down right there. Logan stays alive, and a nice Uber pop. What is he? What are you doing? I think he really needs to work on staying back and letting the aggressive classes get in front of him. But so far, it's doing not too shabby of a job. Meanwhile, Floorboards has a lot of points, and we'll just stick on his camera for a while. As since John Stockton went down, going to have to wait a bit for that Uber to get up. Oh my goodness, what a bad idea, John Stockton. What a bad idea. He may be an Olympic champion, but he just had a very bad idea right there. Just trying to spam arrows when he really should have been charging that Uber. Floorboards is going to get the dispenser pick, which just goes huge. Yeah, Floorboards just going huge right there. He does get picked off and goes down. This Dream Team is all over the point and getting the frags right now, so they didn't even need the heals. John Stockton is back up, but only 2 up right now for NP. And one of them is the medic. Well, and actually... everyone else going down right there. So John Stockton, I don't know what he was doing, but someone that's just miscommunication if his team is not calling out where that sniper is. And Floorboardson's been doing a great job this round and the entire game. So if his teammates aren't calling out what that sniper is, it's not completely his fault. But it is still kind of silly for him to be doing what he was doing. Anyway, Dream Team will capture B with a pretty good time right here, but Red fell back in time to really get something set up. Well, they don't have that level 3, but they're in position, I think. An okay positioning. Well, who's over here? There's nobody over here. Floorbird should be over here, and there he is. So we may see spy check. That's a spy. That's a spy. He's not doing anything. That's a spy. And Larry Bird takes down Appleshine. So Larry Bird now the spy. Previously medic. Previously, I don't remember what he was. Soldier on the first round. His sentry gun does get sapped right there. But I think. No, he's not going to have enough time to rebuild it, and his dispenser is not at a high enough ammo level that he really should be building at spawn and then bringing it forward. It would also be a little bit more well protected. We do have... Where is that Uber pop? Where was that Uber pop? And John Stockton drops. What? Mikey was just continually putting stickies there, had a great sticky trap, and down with the heavy, down with the demo, and there was an Uber waiting, and then the medic just ran out onto the stickies. I don't know what this Dream Team is doing. This is not basketball, guys. This is TF2. I don't know what that... I didn't really have a joke with that. But seriously, all these roster changes and switcheroos and mid-match can't be easy. I mean, there's such a mindset difference between, you know, playing heavy and playing medic. Just going in pub from one class to another is difficult, but imagine in the middle of a competitive match. I mean, you're asking your players to do a lot there, and I'm wondering if it's just standard for them to just switcheroo and be like, we'll play whatever now. Whoever wants to play medic this round gets a surprise or whatever, but I don't know, that seems really, really difficult to me. And I can't imagine it's a lot of fun, especially if you're medic one round, or heavy one round, then medic the next, and then you're dying all of a sudden as a medic, dropping Ubers and shit, stuff. That can't be easy. Anyway, we're gonna watch Patrick Ewing get in here. Does force the pop, so he does nice work right here. He hasn't been soldier the entire time, but from when he has been, he's been doing a good job. This defense is gonna try to get up here. The Uber does get popped, and oh, Dream Team is on the point. They're doing a good job pushing, and despite everything I said about their roster changes and such being crazy and inefficient, they got a really nice time. 5 minutes and 27 seconds is a very good time right there for Highlander Gravelpit. Not as good as their first round time, which were their... I forget it, but I think it was under 4 minutes, and that's just really good. So that kind of bothers me, because obviously the Dream Team is very, very talented, but they're kind of screwed around with their roster when they could be focusing and could be getting an even better time. Maybe. We'll see what this NP team pulls out. Nothing personal. We really need to bring it, pull out all stops and just get aggressive. I wouldn't mind seeing a B attack first, especially considering the fact that John Stockton dropped Uber. He may not be in a mindset ready to be able to pop that Uber if some suicides come into B. I would like to see Mikey and Shadow Dude suicide into B right now and try to get that medic pick and buy themselves a nice advantage. But looks like they're going to go more standard route and attack A first. We'll get it on the ID cam, who's back to the regular scattergun, deciding that Force of Nature is only for defense. It's so out of season when you're on offense. And nothing interesting happening there. Medic is coming out, so Logan coming out pretty early right there. This is scary as a medic, but they know they don't have a lot of time to play with, so they want to be super aggressive. Just have those lighter classes on the point. No, Logan drops his heavy right there, tries to pop it, tries to get in on the heavy face. At least they do pop the red Uber, but now Logan has to get out of here alive, and he does manage to do so. Mikey setting up some sticks, and we'll see if they can reset and get another push in. Because yeah, definitely not what they wanted to happen right there. But they just found engagement, or found the opposing combo was pushed up really, really far, as they're continuing to be. So I think this is at the time where you fall back and maybe consider a different route. Logan and Hub actually just goes down right there because this heavy Clyde is unstoppable. Just continue spun up and continue pressuring. Continue to be... He'd be continuing pressuring. There we go. That's English. Pressuring these narrow chokes. And yeah, NP just not knowing what to do with it right there. There is presence on the point, so that'll draw some attention back to the point, but I think that was Shadow Dude, and he is now burning and dead. But not a whole lot of time right here for nothing personal, so I don't know if they can even wait and depend on this Uber. Maybe one more Uber push, but maybe after that you gotta go quick fix, because you still have another point to cap after this, and see, yeah, I don't know, Uber is popped right there. No idea why. John Stockton wasn't taking any damage. Oh, maybe because they found out the opposing combo was holding again way too far forward right there. Mikey goes down, Logan gets flamed out as well. So this is not looking good for nothing personal. Dream Team is just, despite all their craziness, is making it work. So I guess this is the new meta. Just change classes in between rounds and make it work. I guess that's how you do it if you don't have a standard medic and nobody really wants to play medic. You just have a medic by rotation and hope it works. Cross your fingers and go for the gold, I guess. It's definitely been working so far. We'll see how this defense holds as Blue is trying for the soft push. So definitely a good idea right there. Some nice stickies getting in on John Stockton. I don't know how he didn't take damage, but finally this nothing personal team is getting aggressive and doing what they need to do. John Stockton did go down right there. Shadow Dude doing a ton of damage. Trying to battle a soldier on the roof right now. We'll see who wins. Patrick Ewing does get in there. Beatty goes down. Charles Berkeley is down as well. Spy trying to get something going right here. Oh no, Logan the Nub trying to get around. Finally, Pyro did go down, but not in time enough. Oh no. There we go. Alright, so it looks like NP may be able to hold this. We'll see if Dream Team throws any more random people on the point, but it looks like that'll be it. And time is capped. Oh, there's somebody on C. Hippo Knight trying to go for the spy cap right there, as well as Mikey, who's up there just surrounding the point, and Stickies. Oh, he falls off, but he's going to go for it again, and some more aggression by Shadow Dude. They actually might have this so much time on the point right there, and oh, Dream Team can't get up there. Nothing personal pulls out an incredible victory. Just right after B fell, they were on top of C and ready to go, ready to keep that pressure up, and Dream Team just was not ready for it. So congratulations, nothing personal. A nice comeback victory. Dream Team, I'm still confused by you, but that's okay. I like seeing new things, and that was definitely new. Definitely hard to counter, I would think, from nothing personal. Anyway, shout out to Mikey who sent this in. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you have a match you want to see casted, definitely hit me up at kiptf2@gmail.com. That is about it for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day.